Yes, good morning, everyone. So welcome to today's training. My name is Shelton Kikwech. I'm from Technical Support Department at Dahua Technology. So we'll start in a minute. So in case you'll be facing some issues, maybe audio or anything, you can raise your hand or reach me out in the comment section. So today's meeting is training is a continuation from our previous training. We have begun with the Dahua softwares. So we are proceeding. We did a dahua DSS Express about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. So these weeks we are going to handle a DSS Pro. So basically this training is more of a theoretical aspect of the DSS Pro. Later we'll dive into the practical part of it. So just something that to keep in notice that on Wednesday we did a practical training at our offices in Westlands, Mudhidi Road, Mitsumi Business Park. So we did a practical training on video intercom, apartment configuration, and villa. So the configuration we did was a one flat, more of configuration to make you going with a one flat scenario. So in the coming weeks, I will be doing a training maybe based on an agreement between us and you technicians. We'll shift the practical training to be on weekends, because we realized that most of you could not make it because of maybe the schedule was very not fitting to your timings. Okay, as more participants join, just begin in a few. So at 11:05 we begin on the DSS Pro walkthrough. Apart from that, in Dahua Technology, from the technical side, in case you are having issues regarding technical, you want support on a project, you are applying for a project or something, maybe you can reach us. You can reach me through this contact, or you can contact Mr. Steven. He's our technical department head. So you can reach out to me, then I'll link you up to Steven in case of inquiries or anything. In case you want to be a supplier, or you want to do Dahua products exclusively, you can talk to us. So apart from that, we have begun our journey on certifications. So certifications on Dahua will be done prior arrangement with us. So in case you want certification, or you want our on-site support regarding our products, you have to get to us prior to what you want to be done. Okay, we're going to begin on DSS Pro. So I'll introduce myself again. My name is Shelton Kikwech. I'm from Dahua Technologies Tech Support Department. We're located at 65 Mudhidi Road, Westlands, not as 67 as stated earlier. So my contacts are below. You can reach me out through these contacts, mobile number or email, or you can reach me through the phone number in WhatsApp group that was sent. So our training is meant for installers and technicians. Also, if you want to get to know about the Dahua DSS, you feel free to join us. So we provide support regarding user manuals, tutorials, and training. So in case you want manuals regarding a specified product, you can talk to us through the contacts that I provided earlier before. So the manuals are a one-to-one mapping on how to operate and get going with the dahua products. So I'll introduce the dahua DSS Pro for the specifications and DSS server. So get a bit touch on it, then we'll continue. So we have, for DSS Pro, we have a DSS hardware and the DSS software. So what I'm going to handle this training is the DSS software portion of it. So the software is just a bundle of software that you install in your server or a computer. So we also have DSS hardware, which comes a hardware bundled in DSS Pro. So maybe I can show you a bit of it. So on our website, we have this DSS 706 016 DRS2. So this one is a DSS Pro. So meaning it's just a hardware version of DSS. Okay, so the hierarchy of softwares, like from the superiority includes, we have Smart PCS, which is a small-sized medium organization software. We have DSS Express. So the DSS Express is a higher bit version of than Smart PCS, but a lower version of DSS Pro. So we tackled the DSS Express in our previous training. So our high-end DSS Pro is from a large organization, maybe medium. So the versions available for DSS Pro include version 1 to 8. We also, our recent version of DSS Pro is DSS 8 with even better and good features. So DSS Pro is a client server software, meaning the system operates in such a way that you have a server running somewhere and then multiple clients at different places. So you have either option of including internet to your network, or having a local network at this point here. So our software supports third-party integration to other products, including video, but not limited to those products. We also support for alarms, access controls, and recorders. Okay, so the architecture or principle working for DSS Pro is as below. So you might have a site like one site 2. So you have software is capable of being configured in such a way that it provides redundancy, provides backup, and scalability for your products. So however much products you have in your architecture, our system can be expanded to fit that architecture. So the more the devices you have, the system can be expanded to support that capability. So this redundancy and hot standbys enable you to maintain system uptime. So the downtime and cases where you have to lose your data on something, and the cases where you can lose data will not be available in such case. It applies maybe, for example, you can have Google. Also, we also support distributed systems. In this case, like the way YouTube or Google systems work. So the more like the software provides the more like type of application to that. So the advantages of DSS Pro includes support up to 2,000 channels. DOS, the DOS here refers to access control. Capability of up to 2 petabyte storage. Also, as I've told you about scalability, we also do expansion up to 20,000 channels of video and storage up to 2 petabytes. That's quite large storage. So availability, because I've mentioned about configuring the server in such a way that you have redundancy and in a distributed manner. Apart from that, we have the customizability for DSS Pro comes more of into the integration with third-party systems. So we provide APIs like SDK and OnVIF. So if you want, for those who are doing software development or system developments, you at this point you get the flexibility to work around with DSS Pro, where you can have customized systems where on DSS Pro using our APIs. So it's quite a good deal. So, and again, maybe something that has not been mentioned here, DSS Pro is not free. You pay for it. So you pay for it with the number of channels that you want. If you want specified number of channels, you can pay for that channels. If you want to expand, provide room for expansion so you get to pay what you only need. So I'm going to handle three main aspects of functions for DSS Pro. So it's about maintenance, object management, and security scenario. So in security scenario, we're going to do three aspects of security scenario, which includes monitoring, events, and exploring. So DSS Pro provides monitoring of activities as they happen. So it's good for maybe if you're in security company or something, monitoring will be ideal for such case. So apart from that, the system provides alerts to events that are occur on the system, depending on how you configure alarms, or in case of event happens, you can get notified from this point. So for this deep explore aspect for the security scenario includes what happens when an event has occurred. You can get a deep analysis of what happened and get to a detail of something. So it's good for investigation like police alarms. Yeah. So for monitoring settings scenario, from this side here, from a monitoring scenario, okay, so from a monitoring scenario, the DSS Pro supports facial recognition. That's when an event occurs. You also provide maps. So for those of us who had joined us before in our training on DSS Express, there was something we talked about maps that the system provides. So you can allocate a physical location logically on the DSS Pro, like for example, a location for a camera, a location for access control. So it will show where physically in the map the device is located at. So also, apart from that, we also provide event monitoring. Also, something to add is web page support. It's like a browser in DSS Pro. Access control, so on. Because DSS is a client server-based software, you get to get a monitoring center like in your computer. You can have your client software running in your computer and get the monitoring session from that point. So a typical large-based organization monitoring center will look like this. So you have a decoder. This one is a matrix. So we also provide a video wall solutions. So those are the decoder, maybe a matrix one and a video wall. So these are 3x3 screen. So each of the screens highlighted here can be a 32-inch screen times 3. So that's quite a large monitoring session. So in the monitoring session, you can have customized. You can configure video for one side to show access control, others to show events, others to show maintenance for the devices. So from at the left side, you can see this one. This one is a maintenance side of the monitoring station. So it gives you the health status for your devices in the network. Those and all that can be managed from DSS Pro. In the event center, so event mostly deals with how you configure a system to trigger or show you what happens when something occurs. Like for example, you can have video channels binded to access control. So in case someone opens a door, from that point you can get to see the videos from this side. So it's more of what's occurring at the moment. So deep explore analysis is more of getting into details about what event occurred, so you can have a track of the person. Like you can get to know if you had integrated your system with facial recognition detection, activity tracks, you can do an analysis and narrow down the investigation or something to get to the final decision before making a move. So object management aspect for DSS Pro. So our object management includes people management and vehicle management. So for people management, it regards with access management. This is maybe access control, video intercom, visitor management, and attendance management. So attendance with the regards here, it's about time attendance. So for vehicle management, based on the solution that we provide for entrance and exit of vehicles and number plate recognition, we also do management for vehicles with the system. So with regards to object management, the system has capability of doing management of users with information like fingerprints, cards, password, and facial aspects. This includes FR, so facial recognition. So for visitor management, so like you might have visitors maybe in an apartment or site where you have installed your video intercom, or an organization with the access control. So all those system also provides an easier and a fast way to do a configuration for the visitor management. So you can do about permission, allow them to access certain aspects, and later get a record of the same, or get or delete the history or something like that. So it provides an easier way to do management of personnel who are coming in and out of certain regions. So maybe on object management scenario, we have a video intercom system. So from this point, maybe let me just explain what we have here. So for this scenario for video intercom, it's maybe 3 flats. This one is a case scenario for 3 flats, where you have VTOs, multiple VTOs. This small VTO here. So this small VTO you are seeing here is a second confirmation VTO. So meaning when someone comes and press the intercom from entrance, this one is located at the entrance for maybe one house. So someone presses to confirm that they're indeed the person that they are. So DSS Pro can manage all this video intercom easily, do management for users and management for visitors. Okay, for attendance management, DSS Pro provides an easier and a scalable way to do attendance management. So attendance management in this aspect in with regards to time attendance. So you get to manage easily your users in that particular domain. So aspects like attendance shifts, doing holidays configuration, and getting records of the personnel is easily done in DSS Pro. Also going to do an exit and entrance. So DSS Pro has capability of doing number plate recognition, entrance management. So with maybe if you have this kind of system, you can also integrate to maybe payment systems, because at the moment the support for currency and maybe payments in DSS Pro is limited to specified countries. But if you have your integrated third-party system, you can do payment differently and do management of the vehicles at this point. So in maintenance center is regards with about device health status. So DSS Pro will enable you to confirm how your device's health status are. This with regards to about storage spaces, heat, or anything. So you can monitor the device's health status from this point easily. So also you can get alarms for faults. If a device has an issue or a critical problem, you can get notified in DSS Pro. So there was a question about doing a virtual, maybe doing a cloud-based system. So DSS Pro is flexible and can be installed in cloud. So if you those of us, maybe this is more about DevOps. So you can do DSS, you can install maybe in DSS Amazon web servers, and maybe get to access it in multiple places. So about user experience, DSS Pro can integrate multiple time zones, and this one will not affect the user experience. So even is regards with maybe an event occurring in different place, and the user gets to confused when what's the actual time the device occurs. So DSS Pro will handle that case, and the user will not have the issues while managing multiple sites. Okay, so apart from that, DSS Pro has the capability to manage video access control, video intercom, face recognition, number plate recognition, AVSS, and also do third-party systems. So third-party systems include cameras, alarm control systems. And apart from that, we also provide a DSS app. So the DSS app will enable you to check and manage your DSS systems via mobile phone. Expansion, I mentioned that before. So you can increase your system as it goes. So you can begin with small and grow big. So the DSS will provide that expansion capability. So this one is for the case maybe where you have your system built in places where you don't have maybe the financial and the capability to begin big. You can start small and maybe begin in stages, and there's no need for you to dismantle the old devices. So what you just do, and you do an expansion of the existing systems. About security, DSS is secure. That is guaranteed. User information, data is all secure. So this one I mentioned about reliability and the configuration for redundancy as we began. So DSS can be configured to have a backup system in case one hardware or one computer fails, the other server will pick up. So you still have your uptime going on. We also do management of users. So the management of users with the DSS Pro is easier, where you can assign users their roles and limit limit them in terms of passwords. You can set which time the password should expire. You can bind specific MAC address to specific computers, whereby the client will only run in the computers that are required. So third-party integration with the dahua DSS Pro includes video, alarm, access control, and etc. So etc. maybe comes in hand when we may be doing NPR, facial recognition with other camera systems. So the API is provided with third parties, mostly SDK and OnVIF. So this is a new one. For those who are doing CGI, you can still access DSS system. So a typical third-party integration of with the dahua DSS Pro, where you have an API in between our system, dahua DSS Pro, acting as the API will act as the middleware between the clients and the dahua DSS Pro. So basically, you have DSS running in the backend, and then front end the users interact with the customized system. So I'm going to maybe finish with the success cases whereby DSS Pro has been well run. We have Hair. Hair is a popular brand, TV brand. So you've done industrial project on the same, whereby we have included DSS, CVSS. So the architecture is as follows. We have video wall, EVS for storage, DSS Pro, entrance and exit management, monitoring, also perimeter protection and access control. So another ones are the people counting and flow control. So it has been done with dahua. So apart from that, we also do apartment. Maybe something that has not been mentioned in the success cases. One of them is in Kenya, where we have done an elevator control with the DSS Pro. So we also do elevators. So elevator control in the aspect where the usage of elevator is limited, and also enhance security and privacy to people. So that's our ending for today's training. For those of us who've joined, thank you. And we'll be doing physical training at our offices in Mitsumi. So links regarding the training for those of us who are in Kenya will be sent to the groups. So you can have a nice day.